Aloha! It's coming to you from Hawaii, another episode of Stepping into Living Your Purpose and Your Dreams and what it takes to do that. I'm going to share with you another key element is telling yourself the truth. And telling yourself, your ability to tell yourself the truth is so important to live your life fully. Because if you cannot tell yourself the truth, honor yourself enough to do that, and to speak what you want from the heart, then it's going to be very difficult for you to live your dreams or purpose. It's almost impossible. And at least not the life authenticity, okay, of fulfillment. You can have those success and those so-called that makes you things happy, but that's just temporary and that's just transient, okay. But you want permanent fulfillment and joy and love and support is the ability to also tell yourself the truth. So it sounds really simple, but it can be very difficult because all the times that we have been through that say it's not safe to tell the truth. It's not safe to say what you want, to ask for what you want, or when we did, it didn't happen, so we feel like it's not going to work out anyway, or when we did, we got put down, or even got burnt at the stake. Okay, so imagine many lifetimes and even decades, even not just lifetime, of going through these things, and we weren't taught this, we weren't modeled this, right? And maybe because even sometimes we tell the truth, we get punished. Even our family, we get time out or whatever. You can see, or spanked. You can see how that's hard for us to have the courage, to muster up the courage to tell the truth. And tell the truth for you, for who you are and what you believe in, is again is so vital. And as you've been here, but you only can tell you the truth and really make the choices that honor you from the place of the heart space. Because when you try to do this, there's a reasoning mind, and your intellectual thinking will say, don't do that. It's not safe. People are not going to trust you. You can't, it's not going to work out. So there's a part of you, or too much trouble, blah, blah, blah. And so there's a part of you that don't want to go there. But when you can actually drop into the heart space, that's where it's like, yes, even though it's a little trouble, but that's what's going to make you happy. Go for it, do what it takes to do that. And then that's where the inner guidance is, okay? So telling you the truth in order to make decisions, and also for you to be able to make a plan or take some action steps towards it, it requires you to really drop into the heart space too, okay? So I'm going to bring forth the healing energy, the light language. As you're being present, see what's coming up for you, what's moving through you in your body, emotions, and just let it be there. Let it transform. Let it move through. And this is the gunk energies, the dense energies where you haven't been able to tell the truth before, where you did and it got hurt, and these memories down your cellular DNA level. So take a deep breath and allow that to move through so that it doesn't get stuffed back in you again, where it's making, it's in the way or it's difficult for you to do this, okay? And when you're able to do this and stand in it, in the midst of this, even though at times in the beginning when you build this muscle telling yourself the truth, there's a part of you that doubts yourself, that feel, okay, did I make the right decision, okay? But more and more retrospectively, you can really look back at your life, the times that you make the choices that were good for you. Perhaps you chose to move to a certain location, you chose to get another job or career, or a niche in your in your business, or a new product, whatever that you get married, okay? So these are things that you perhaps will make the right decision. And even though perhaps people say you're crazy, don't go that, don't marry that person, don't move there, and don't get that job, don't do whatever. But there's a part of you that knows. So I want you to remember back to those places in your life, maybe perhaps another example where you have, stood up for yourself, you honor yourself enough to really tell yourself the truth, to make decisions and choices that perhaps other people didn't necessarily agree with you, not right there and then, but perhaps afterward. I know for myself, my parents, my mom especially, didn't agree with my choices marrying my husband, but I said, this is who I want to get married, and I love him for who he is, even though he doesn't have money. That kind of doesn't come from a wealthy family, but I'm not from a wealthy family either. But I know that he has a big heart, a big vision, a kind person, and I went for it anyway without letting other people decide for myself. Okay, so again, muster up the courage where you need to choose to live your life. Because what's possible for you on the other side, what's possible for you on the other side is amazing, amazing opportunities, amazing relationships, amazing career opportunities, and business opportunities, and all these things, okay, the bigger impact. But it takes us to be able to work through these gunk energies wherever we picked up limiting beliefs or patterns, wounds of the past that is holding us back from being able to stand up for ourselves. Okay, and remember, no one can stand for you except for you. So as the healing energies are moving through in the video, breathe and allow whatever that is to move through you. Okay, and as you receive all the healing energies for your highest good at this time, as you're able to be the vessel to receive. Let go, keep letting go. And then feel how good it feels right now. Can you feel the calm and peace? The lightness. From this place, you're able to stand up for yourself. From this place, you're able to tell yourself the truth. Keep choosing to let go any parts of you that feels hard for you to tell yourself the truth. Because telling yourself the truth is also your true nature. You be able to radiant, be who you are. Let go. Much love. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.